Hey everybody! So, sometimes it gets pretty boring around the house. We've been stuck in here for like a month, or I don't even know how long at this point. But we can't just sit on the couch all day. We can't just play Fortnite all day, whatever you play. Can't do that all day. So we gotta find activities that are fun for us, right? So, today, me and Ender, say hi.
Hi.
We're gonna be making sugar cookies, which are the easiest cookies to make, I think, or at least they're the cookies that I have the ingredients to make. We're gonna get a cup of sugar. We're actually gonna get a little bit more of that, a little bit more than that. All right, let's begin. So, first things first, if we're not gonna make a mess, we have to make sure that we have all our ingredients already placed out. As you see, I have my sugar, I have my flour, I have my baking powder, I have my baking soda, I don't know the difference. I have my vanilla extract, my measuring cups, my spray, my egg, my child, and my utensils. I also have this, even though I don't need it. Also, make sure that before you get going, you preheat your oven, okay? Because it takes a little, thank you. Alright, so I didn't preheat my oven. Alright, so let's press bake. 3, 7, 5. Okay, we're gonna get that going. And before I go any further, make sure that you have parents or a guardian around with you before you ever touch anything in the kitchen, okay?
Mix it all in.
Ender, what do we do with cookies?
I'm making sugar cookies.
What do you do with them? You eat them all up.
They all.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is we want to combine the sugar. Yeah, the sugar and the butter, right? So, as you noticed, Ender, what is this?
Butter.
Butter, right? You have to make sure that it's at least room temperature when you mix it in. You don't want to be melted because if it gets too hot, it can cook the egg, right? So just leave your butter out for just a little bit until it's just a little soft. So Ender, can you put my butter in the salt? Scoop it out. Use your spoon, scoop it out. Whoa. All the butter. Yeah, alright. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a cup and a half of white sugar. You want to make sure that it's level at the top. Alright, it's almost level. Needs a little bit more, but it's alright. So Ender, you want to help me pour it in? So that's 1 cup. Here's the extra half cup. I know it's a lot of sugar, but that's why we don't eat these every day. Alright, next thing we gotta do is we gotta get our cake mixer thing. Don't use these without your parents being around or an adult being around with you. In fact, don't use them at all until you're at least 28 years old because they go very fast. Also, make sure it's not plugged in before you put these in because these can twist around really fast.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you get it? Good. So I'm not gonna have to worry about you.
Or did you?
We plug it in, and we're going to mix together this cream, this butter and sugar. We're gonna start it off slow. Once it starts mixing in a little bit, you can turn it up a little bit higher. It's gonna look a little clumpy at first, but that's okay. Okay. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is hold that right there, Ender. We're gonna have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, we're done. Good job. And then we're gonna have me touch this, it's kind of nice. And then 1 egg. We're gonna keep mixing. Now you can see as we put in that egg, it's bringing everything together and it's making it a lot smoother. It was really clumpy before. Alright, what's this say? Baking soda. Very close. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to, okay, so I have 3 3/4 cup of flour. If you don't know what that is, you can help your parents measure it out. I already have that in the bowl. So we're going to keep the wet stuff that we have right here separate, and we're going to get our dry stuff ready. So 3 3/4 cup of flour. 3 3/4 cup of flour. 3 3/4 cups of flour. Okay. And now we're going to get 1 teaspoon of baking soda. My oven's ready. Oh my gosh! Alright, can you pour that in? Good job. And then a 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. You want to make sure that's even with the top of your spoon. Can you pour that in? Nice job. Now for this, I'll make sure that it's all whisked together. So, just gonna give it a quick mix. Now we're gonna move on to our next step. Alright, so next up, we're going to get the flour and baking soda and baking powder. And we're going to slowly mix it in with the dough that we have right here. Alright, Ender, can you pour this in here? Real slow. Real slow. Alright, there we go. Alright, good enough. Now we're gonna mix this up. Now, it's gonna look a little clumpy. It may look kind of strange. But, next step we're gonna have is we're gonna be forming it into little balls of dough. As you see, it comes together really nice. Next thing we're gonna do, let's spray down our pan. I have wet hands. So now we're going to form maybe about golf ball size, maybe a little bit smaller, and put them about maybe 1 inch to 1.5 inches apart on the tray. So Ender, can you help me make some balls of dough?
That's a snake.
Okay, and we're all done. We got some little ones here. I don't want to make too many. In fact, I think these may be too big. They may flatten out and touch each other after we're done baking them. But we'll figure that out. We also have a lot extra. We probably have enough for Ender, I think we're all done. We probably have enough for twice as many of these. Probably about, how many do I have? 15? We probably almost have enough for 30 of these. So, let's put them in the oven. Alright, so we're going to put them in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to set it for about 9 minutes. What's that? We'll come back to you when they're done.
All right now.
Almost ready now? I still have a little bit to go. That's wonderful. Is that what you said? You're gonna eat the cookies all up? Moment of truth, they're a little bit bigger, so probably put them in for actually about 12 minutes. And are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's turn the oven off before we forget. 3, 2,
1.
go! Oh, it's so hot. Alright. Alright. Does it look about done? So, we're gonna wait about 10 minutes. We're gonna let these things cool, and we're gonna give them a taste test. And here's one for you and one for me. Are you gonna tell me how it is? Oh, this is mine. Take a bite. Mmm. You like it? Is it a 0 or a 10?
0.
0. You have it here. Well, hopefully you can find something you want to do, that you like to do. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can cook.
3, 2, 1.
Here's
Good
say,
night.
here's say, have a good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
I go night, camera.